I think this is the piece that I read about where there's a bridge or a boardwalk over a beaver dam. And this sure does look like a beaver dam to me. So this should be an interesting piece here. Oh yeah. This is definitely a beaver dam. And we're pretty much walking right on top of it. A little bit of a balancing act. See that, all that down there? All that mud packed in there. Yeah. We're walking pretty much on top of a beaver dam. And this being the beaver pond. It is affecting our pace. We don't really want to fall off either end. One end, we're going to be all muddy. The other end, we're probably going to break something. Ooh. Some of these planks, you know, they, I mean, they're solid enough. But it just kind of messes with you the way it moves. Alright, so I don't think I saw a sign on the other side. Sunderland Creek. That's what the sign says behind me. So let's carry on. Alright. Man. It has been a long day. Yeah. Very long day. So I'm almost there. I'm like 3 to 4 miles from Devil's Track. Came to there from all the way to Trout Creek at Cascade River State Park. Oh, man. Like, yeah, things are getting a lot harder to do, that's for sure. A lot harder to do. So, yeah, just gotta keep on going, bouncing up and down on this boardwalk. Okay, I think that settles it. I don't know, maybe not. I've been thinking that I've been seeing bear sign. There was some scat earlier that it only makes sense to be a bear. But, a little one. And I've seen only what looks like, covered up tracks, but over in the mud just there, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because it's all so wet. Looked like the long foot. I've also been seeing ones that look like the paw. So I do not know, but yeah, the scat looked pretty fresh. There's also wolves around. Fresh sign of wolves, which I'm not too worried about, to be honest, because wolves are cool. They don't attack humans very often. Usually when they do, humans are drunk or something, asleep, looking like they're a wounded animal, incapacitated, easy meal, you know. So this long boardwalk. It's a mossy area. You know, because no human is going to step down in the mud like that on a boardwalk. Right? If it looks like a human foot, did they slip? No. It is entirely possible to be the bottom or the back foot of a bit. The bear isn't going to know to walk on this stuff. You know, see, he's bored. What is this thing? Anyway, I'm getting close. And I will probably get back when I'm at camp, or unless it gets dark, because I will need somebody to talk to if it gets dark. There's mud over here, but you know, I don't see any signs, so unless somebody stepped on it, I don't think there's anything here. Alrighty then. Oh, you can see rocky terrain now, but it sure did brighten up. But we're out of the woods. Oh, the lake is right in front of me. So is Grand Marais. Oh, I mean, this would be an excellent place to take a break, right? But Gunflint Trail is in this direction. You know, I was in Grand Marais yesterday, and yeah, you can see there's a point from here. You probably can't because it looks far away. I'm just thinking, you know, you can hear all the traffic from the highway, the burgers that are down there, the pizza that's down there. Oh, I don't know if you can see it, but it sure is a pretty sight. When you look up at the high ridges when you're in Grand Marais, you gotta think, you know, I was standing right there, right on them. Well then, I can't dilly-dally for too long. My legs are pretty well dead. I've only got one more thing I can eat that's on the menu, and that's the ramen. And I suppose I could eat a little more banana chips or something. I have a feeling that I'm gonna have a surplus of those, but who knows? You know, when we get to day 7, day 8, well, we're probably gonna go crazy on it. You know, eat everything that's left over because we're gonna be so drained. But there's been a lot of uphill. There's also been a lot of downhill, I suppose. Oh, I should really take another ibuprofen. But oh, and like I was saying, the North Shore Trail, State Trail. It's what I was on, right? And it brings you down to this point, so you can see Grand Marais. And it brings you back up. So it would have made more sense to stay on the North Shore State Trail. But, you know, I didn't want to cheat myself out of that extra distance, because in order to make this be like officially my first 20-mile day, I have to hike all of what is considered the SHT from where I started. So my feet feel like hooves. Alright, well, here we are, going downhill. Ooh, that goes down there on that side. Don't want to slip that way. You know, balance is, of course, getting a lot harder because, well, limited control of my feet and legs. One of my knees is finally starting to show signs of wear. In case you don't know, I've got bad knees. Well, I wouldn't say bad, they just flex too much. So I can't do something like ride a motorcycle because my knees bend the wrong way when I'm trying to hold the damn thing up. Okay, well, this would be a water source right here. I know it's pretty dark. Sun's going down, but whoa. Anyway, if that was flowing, I'd totally get some water from there. But I still have a liter of water left. Well, caffeinated, electrolyted water. The Devil's Track River should be flowing, I would imagine, since it's a river and not a creek. Ugh. Muddy. Very muddy. Oh. Nope. Nope. Come on now. Rock hop it. Trekking pole got stuck. Okay. I really need to pick up the pace, but I ain't got no more pace to pick up. Oh, as I was saying about my knees, I've got to wear dual knee braces because they get so messed up, and the knee braces actually help tremendous amount keeping my kneecaps in the right place and whatnot, because they can actually get so bad that I can't even walk. They will just fold over every step that I take. Now, I will tell you, once I do get off the trail, and this has happened before, especially with all the stairs over at where Devil's Kettle is. Oh, that's gonna hurt. When I get off this trail after doing this, I'm probably going to be falling over all sorts of stuff. I'm probably going to have to wear my knee braces consecutively a week to 2 weeks after the hike, because my knees will be so loose that I will literally just fall over if I step the wrong way. It's also the reason why trekking poles are so important. If it wasn't for the trekking poles, the knee braces and the insoles, this day would not even be possible. Granted, my knees are a lot stronger than they used to be. I've done a lot of hiking without the knee braces, but I've had, decent amounts of time to recover. When I was doing the Minnesota State Park's Hiking and Passport Club programs, I've been to every single Minnesota State Park, and I have also hiked at all the club trails that they have at Minnesota State Parks, which equals to just about 200 miles. I think it's 197 all across the state, which is nice. I've got the 2017 NCT Hike 100 Challenge completed. I missed 2016. I only just found out about it towards the end of the year, and I was not really prepared for too much long distance at that point. But I suppose it was the NCT that in the end inspired me to start doing long distance. It's like, oh, I want that patch, man. And well, that turned into a through hike, 200-mile through hike on this, and that was from Martin Road to Cascade, and now I'm doing Cascade to the top and then back, which is 140 some miles, which will totally bring me to almost enough to have an independent hike 100 and hike 50 for 2018 this year. They have the hike 50 going on. Tomorrow, I will probably... Tomorrow, the next day, I'll probably be past the hike 50. When I get up to the top, that's about 70 miles. And it should be tomorrow or the next day. I can't remember. No, it's not tomorrow, that's for sure. But that'll be like 70, and then 70 back, of course. So that's about 140. And then I was thinking about taking the west side of the Cascade River Loop. Trout Creek, it's never really something I worry about, just because unless it's had a ridiculous amount of rain or it's still snow melting, it's not going to be, not crossable. So, so out of ease of use, I might just hike back on the Trout Creek side again, just for the sake of it. Still going to be over 100 miles, so it doesn't matter from the hike 100 challenge standpoint. Oh boy. Alright, anyway, I am going to turn you guys off because I need to make pace, and this is all up and down, and I've been slowed down for long enough. I want to make it there before the sun goes down. Well, I just took a break. I didn't want to take a break, but I had to. It was just too much. Had to wait for the ibuprofen to kick in a little bit. So it's probably going to be a little dark. Hey look, Pincushion Mountain Overlook. I would say that I'm probably not going to go see it, but you already know what's going to happen. We're probably going to end up winding up on top of that before we head to Devil's Track. So, we got about 2.5 miles left. My feet were in such throbbing bad shape. I had to take the shoes off, let them rest, and go ahead and retie the shoes. I haven't done that too many times today, which is surprising. I definitely am a fan of these shoes that I'm wearing because I haven't had to retie them all that much. And I know for sure that my feet are definitely swollen. Well, you're probably fogged up, of course. Always got to wipe it with all this outdoor stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Anyway. I absolutely hate water filters. They're the bane of my existence. It's the next day. The battery died. I did manage to get to Devil's Track late at night. I remember seeing areas of pitch black on the side of the trail. I can only imagine that they were cliffs. So, don't want to fall that way. Well, the Sawyer filter is just so clogged that it takes a tremendous amount of effort to accomplish anything, and the Sawyer bag ruptured. So, once again, my challenge is what's the word? Faulted? I don't know. Whatever. My challenge has been disrupted by a water filter. Once again. This is the second time. Different water filters. Last time I had a pump filter. Now I've had a Sawyer filter. And I mean, the Sawyer, when I first got it, that thing was amazing. But then, you know, backwashing it with sink water and whatnot, you know, the filter starts to calcify and it's just not going to unclog from there. So, use the water that you are filtering to undo it. Also, it'll make it a lot easier to backwash if you get the coupling, so you can put your clean water bottle on it and just backwash it through that by squeezing it, the opposite of what you're doing there to fill it, you know. I only recently discovered that those things exist, so it's definitely a must-have. Drop the plunger. The plunger is useless. Anyway, I'm gonna head back towards Pincushion Trailhead, because that's like right up towards Grand Marais. I could walk into Grand Marais if I needed to. We're just gonna see how it goes from there, I suppose. So it was absolutely gorgeous out here. I would be going this way if it wasn't for the water filter failure again. Check that out. It's really disappointing. Anyway, we're gonna be heading back to Pincushion Mountain, where we will be able to get back into Grand Marais. And then I need to figure out what I'm gonna do to finish getting the miles for the patch, because I'll be at 25, 26 miles. So I just got to figure out where I'm gonna go. Yeah, it was quite the descent into this place last night. At least I'll be able to see what I missed. I have a feeling what I missed was impressive. So I suppose we could consider that a positive. Big cliffside over here. My legs are not as bad as you would think, to be honest, considering I set a personal record yesterday. Something's up with the pack. I think I might have messed something up. Alright, I gotta readjust. Alright. Things are just not tight enough. I got the 2 liters on me, because who knows how far I'm actually going to have to go. Pedal track again. There's the other side. Wow. This is so disappointing. Once again, a long hike defeated by the water filter. I was actually going to start carrying Aquamira as a backup, just in case, because boiling is just doing long distance, and boiling just doesn't work. It takes too long. Apparently this blister was a little too bad, or maybe there's something wrong with my foot tape. think it's sticking together, which is making a blister move around, which it should not be doing. So I have a feeling this is going to suck a lot worse than I anticipated getting out of here, because this getting out of this Devil's Track area is quite the task over here. Last night, it's a lot of stairs getting down in here. So I am gonna pace myself though. So I've only got like, under 3 miles to go. And actually, I don't know how many miles it is into town. It might be another 3 miles. And who knows what awaits for us there. I will have cell service up on the mountain, so I will see if there's Uber or something, because I don't have any cash for the other shuttles. I don't know if they take card. I have cashback card. Yeah, so I think this is where I kept getting turned around last night. It's just really hard to see where blazes might be. And one of these birches that fell has a blaze on it. It didn't really help us. Oh boy. Well, the uphill begins, and it's going to suck. So perhaps I will see you at the top. Oh. This would suck in the rain. And look at how close this edge is over here. I think this is one that I actually noticed last night. Oh, if I would have fell down that at night, I'd be screwed. Cliffs on the other side. My knees have actually took to all the mileage great, but they really don't like the upward going upstairs motion, which is what we're going to be doing a lot of. So this is, I suppose, going to be the ultimate challenge. We haven't even reached it yet. Just a repetitive motion of the stairs. Ah, crap. There they are. Last night I did this in the dark, and it sucked. And that was going downhill. I imagine it's actually going to take me quite a while to get up all of these. It doesn't stop. It just keeps on going and going and going and going all the way around. Whew. Oh man. As you can see, with the never-ending stairs. I have decided that I'm going to switch to a phone only. I'm going to drop this GoPro, go to a phone only. I'm going to update the phone Well, I've been trying to. I just got a 6 for cheap in the meantime, because my other phone is just completely destroyed. And if I had brought that phone with me, I would be out of luck right now. I'd be boiling my way back to Cascade. Well, who knows? I don't want to speak too soon, because I could very well be boiling my way back to Cascade anyway. So, man, there's just so many updates I've been planning on making to my kit. And I'd get my base weight down to like 13, 14 pounds and still not sacrifice a lot of things that are survival oriented. Because, you know, especially with someone like me, if it's going to go wrong, it's going to. It always will. It never fails. It will always fail. There is something doesn't like me. It's that plain and simple, because every time I try to do something in life, everything has to get in the way. No wonder I'm so stubborn. It's because I've had to be in order to accomplish anything in life. To be stubborn and a glutton for punishment in order to achieve anything. So there's the secret to success. But now I've reached a point where that stubbornism has affected me in a negative way. And actually was counterintuitive to victory. So who knew? Who knew, right? The same stubbornness that can push you 20 miles down the trail through SHT terrain is the same thing that can defeat you on the same thing. Funny how that works, huh? Just kind of gotta figure it out, huh? Yeah, see, I knew this would happen with my hips. They were actually pretty gnarly this morning, but you know, now that I'm moving, they're not as gnarly. So you just gotta wake your body up and keep it moving. Eventually, you know, it figures out that, hey, we're not stopping, so might as well just stop complaining and just keep moving forward, because he's not gonna stop. Funny how that works. You gotta be master over yourself. Don't let your body tell you what to do. Push it. Anyway, I don't know where I'm gonna go from here. I do not know. It's sprinkling. If it gets any harder, I'm gonna have to dig out the poncho. But I'm at a very important, crucial crossroads in life at the moment. And I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, where I want to go, what I want to do with it. And it's so weird when you have this increased level of freedom, when you can literally go do, be whatever you want. How difficult it is to really decide what you want your life to be like. And, you know, to be honest, I like where my life is going. I would just very much like water filters to stop going out. Oh, just imagine how far I would have gotten if the water filter didn't go out. But again, you know, the lesson with the stubbornness, I could have just replaced that water filter before I came out. I had concerns about it and I didn't do it. So it's my fault. And if I would have replaced that filter, then I'd be heading in the opposite direction. So I ended up making it into Grand Marais, and there's no Uber out there. The shuttles aren't for like on the spot transportation. And so I ended up making my way towards Cascade River on Highway 61, trying to hitchhike. I made it most of the way to Cascade River, and then finally 2 guys in a big truck picked me up. Thank you guys so much. Walking on a road for many, many miles is very horrible on your feet because the pavement is just so hard. Anyway, I've got some new stuff. You know, I replaced the Sawyer. That's good. It's beautiful how they work when they're brand new. I got the coupling this time. So with that coupling, I'll be able to backwash easily out there. The plunger is completely useless in the first place. And the coupling is also lighter. So I also picked up the lightest backpacking stove on the market right now, which is the BRS 3000 something. I already tested it out. It works fantastic considering it's only like 15 bucks. I'm very satisfied with that. I got a different dirty water bottle, so easier to fill up. I'll be able to use that with the Sawyer. And I got a different battery bank. So with these updates, I have dropped about a pound off of my pack, and that is quite fantastic. So the next up, what we're gonna do is tomorrow I'm probably going to head up there, and then we'll figure out from there where I'm gonna go, or I might figure that out today, I don't know.